So in this video, I want to give you guys a Hostinger review. This is a web host that I've had for close to 2 years now. There's some things that I love about Hostinger, and there's some things that I do not like at all about Hostinger, and I want to talk to you about both of those in this video. So I have a lot of domains registered with Hostinger. I actually have a couple accounts with them. They are very reasonably priced. So if we scroll down here, you're going to see for their main hosting, which is shared hosting, and this is what you're going to have with most web hosts as the cheapest option. And basically what shared hosting is where you share a server with other people and you share the resources on it. And so because of that, it's much cheaper. It starts off as low as $1.39 a month and renews for about $2.99 a month. And you can see, depending on the options you want to get, which are all listed under here, the price does go up a little bit. And then you can see what it renews at. And so for $8.99 a month, that's actually not really bad at all to have an account where you can have 100 websites and everything that you see listed here. So this is just their shared web hosting. If you're just starting out as a hobbyist and just need a few websites built, nothing where you think you're going to have an insane amount of traffic, this would be the way to go. Now, if you have something that maybe you're wanting to build for your business, like I do, I use this option here for cloud hosting because it's much more reliable and it's much faster. And so you can see here the prices are just a little bit more, starting at $9.99 a month, renewing at about $19 a month. What I did was I purchased this plan here in advance for about 4 years, so it did cost me a lot more, but I got a huge discount. And so, but I have a lot of resources that I can use, pretty much as many websites as I want to build. It does come with one free SSL, a free domain name. And this is one thing that I want to talk to you about, a couple things that I do not like at all. So, but when you first purchase any one of these packages, you will get these included with your first domain that you buy. Now, after that, I'm logged into my account here, and this is their store. So if you come up here and click on store, you can see down here, you can register new domain names, and they're actually pretty reasonably priced compared to most web hosts. With Hostinger, you can buy a domain, I think right now it's $9.99. You can see right here, .coms are just $9.99. So that's not bad at all. So if you want to keep your hosting and your domain names together, you can do that here. Now, if we go on over here to Cloudflare Protection, this is something that most web hosts that offer cPanel, you can do for free. You can just sync it up and it does it for free. But with Hostinger, it's going to cost you a one-time fee of $10. Now that may not seem like much. You click a couple buttons and it's done for you. But if you have a lot of websites, you're going to be paying out a lot of extra money. For me, I have around 50 domains on my accounts. And so you times that by $9.95, it adds up to a whole lot of money when you compare it to other web hosts that does it for free. Now, also with daily backup, a lot of web hosts will offer this free depending on the package you have, but you can see here it's about 95 cents a month. This is just an extra charge that they shouldn't have to. And then you can get extra shared hosting, Google vouchers, support, and then the one thing that gets me the most is right here, SSL certificate activation. So SSL certificates are something you should have installed on your websites. Most web hosting companies will do this for free for you. Well, not really for you, but you can activate it within your hosting account for free. And it goes through a service called Let's Encrypt, which is free. But with Hostinger, they charge you per domain of $11.95. And this is one reason why I've been actually using another web host instead of Hostinger, because this just burns me up to think that I have to pay an extra $12 to install something that should be free. And when you add that on top of the Cloudflare Protection, which should also be free, you're looking at $22 to $23 extra dollars per domain that you register on Hostinger that you have to pay that on, and you shouldn't have to. And so those are my biggest things with Hostinger. Now, other than that, if you don't have a lot of domains, maybe you're only going to build 1 or 2 websites, this would be perfect for you, for the simple fact that with most of the hosting plans they offer, they come with a free domain name, so you're going to save $10, and they come with a free SSL certificate, which is going to save you another like $12. Cloudflare protection is optional. I usually install it. It just makes your website more secure and short. So overall, that's my take on Hostinger. That's why I like it. That's why I don't like it. They do kind of have their own control panel, whereas most other websites have what they call cPanel. So let me go ahead and jump into one of my accounts. Okay, so this is inside of my hosting account for one of my products called YT Evolution. And with this, you can see over here all the details about your hosting plan. You have your name servers listed here, which is great. So if you buy your domain name at a different website, all you have to do is copy these name servers, paste it in there, and it will redirect to your Hostinger account. So that's easy. But you can see the layout here of this compared to most cPanel type sites. It's a little bit similar, but it's a little bit different. It is much easier to find what you're looking for. So if I scroll down through here, you're going to see that you have most of the things you would normally have. You have where you can access your email, your subdomains, you can add more, you can do redirects. Right here's where you can set up your Cloudflare if you've purchased it. You have your auto installer here where you can install, which is, if you're familiar with cPanel, this is like Softaculous where you can install a lot of different software tools. Here you can import websites, you can migrate them, and then these are pretty much just things that are extra you do not need. They do have their own file manager in beta, which for me is really not that much different than the original file manager, except it looks a little bit different. The colors are different, so I'm not sure what the benefit of this is as of yet. You can create your own FTP accounts. You have access to your databases, your PHPMyAdmin. You have your zone editors, PHP configuration, where you can control all that. This is where you can install SSL certificates. You got a cache manager that you can clear out. And then down here you can password protect directories and do a few other things. And so this is inside of the control panel of Hostinger. Overall, I love them for hosting. I think it's a great host. I think that they're very reliable and they're always uptime. And if you don't have a lot of domains, it's a great tool I think that you can use because you're not going to be spending out a lot of the extra cost as what I do because I have so many domains installed on here. So that's my Hostinger review. I hope you guys found it useful. If you want to check out the speed of it, check out my website here at ytevolution.com. You can go there and even look at the product if you want to. But overall, you're going to see where this is where I actually done my product launch. So when I released this product, I had thousands of customers coming to my page and I had no issue whatsoever, no downtime or anything. And so that's one thing that I really do like about Hostinger. Other than that, that is my Hostinger review. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you want updated of other videos. And if you have questions or comments, just leave them below and I will get back to them as soon as I can. Thanks.